How NGOs can ensure survivability by building a corpus. Okay, so let's take the example of Harvard University, which Ajit just mentioned, right? Harvard University's endowment has built a corpus of over $40 billion by raising money from their alum and investing it sensibly across the globe. The president of Harvard University knows that every year of the $4 billion annual expenditure, nearly $2 billion will be flowing in from the endowment fund. He does not have to worry about fundraising, you know. The earnings from the endowment funds nearly 50% of their annual operating budgets. Now, imagine if NGOs in India could rely on a similar pool of capital to support their work. So, yeah, building a corpus sounds like a great idea, but what can you do? Now, let me simplify this for you. Answer this question. Are you a mutual fund investor? If yes, then our product Smile is for you. And if no, then your red button is the product for you. Next slide. Help Your NGO has partnered with Quantum Mutual Fund to offer the Smile facility to their investors. We are also encouraging other mutual fund houses to adopt this and offer something similar for their investors. Now, what is Smile? Smile enables quantum investors to contribute 10% of their investments to NGOs of their choice and vetted by Help Your NGO. The whole idea behind creating Smile is to support credible NGOs and create a steady stream of fund flow for them. We have been working with Quantum on the Smile facility since 2018, and so far their investors have supported 7 NGOs from diverse sectors, including women empowerment, livelihood, education, and health. Let me now explain what the Smile process is. There are 3 simple steps. Step 1, invest in the eligible schemes of Quantum. Step 2, every year on the payout date, that is 30th September, 10% of the money invested in Smile is donated to the selected NGOs. And last and the final step is that Help Your NGO sends you donation receipts, which enables you to avail tax benefit. We coordinate with the NGOs and monitor and review the donations. Now, needless to mention that Help Your NGO shares the program update reports with the donors. Let's go a step further and understand the Smile transaction flow. There are 6 steps here. First, the investor invests in the Smile units, say the Smile investment is 100 rupees. Second, every 30th September, Quantum disperses 10% of the corpus to Help Your NGO. Now, assuming the corpus grows to 110 in our example, the Smile payout is 10% of 110, which is 11 rupees. Third, Help Your NGO issues the donation receipts and ATG to the donors. Fourth, Help Your NGO donates 95% of the contribution to the selected NGOs and retains 5% as management fees. Fifth, the NGO grantees issue donation receipts to Help Your NGO, and obviously, we in turn share these receipts with the Smile donors for complete transparency. So we've discussed what Smile is, who can opt for it, what the process is. Now let's understand what Your Red Button is. Your Red Button allows individuals to support their favorite causes, but these causes would be vetted and vetted by Help Your NGO. Now, apart from individuals, even corporates may choose to adopt Your Red Button and offer their clients and, in fact, even their employees an option to support credible NGOs. Moving on to the Your Red Button process. Just like Smile, there are 3 simple steps here. Step 1, you donate to Help Your NGO via Your Red Button, and we invest the funds to build a corpus for NGOs. Step 2, every year, depending on the NGO's program requirements, we disburse 10 to 20% of the corpus to the selected NGOs. And the last step, Help Your NGO will send donation receipts, which enable you to avail tax benefit. We'll coordinate with the NGOs, monitor and review the contributions, and also share periodic program update reports. On this slide, we've explained what the Your Red Button transaction flow is. So just like Smile, there are 6 steps here. You click on Your Red Button and donate to Help Your NGO. We issue a donation receipt and invest the donation in Smile. Every year, there will be a payout to the selected NGOs, and you will receive program update reports for the same. So now, what's the difference in the 2 products? For Your Red Button, you do not need to be a mutual fund investor, whereas for Smile, you must. For Your Red Button, the payouts to the NGOs will be over 10 years annually, whereas for Smile, it could potentially be infinite times. Everything else is pretty much the same. Now, why is it important to support these products? They offer you an opportunity to help achieve the UN SDGs. Help Your NGO offers end-to-end services, from vetting the NGOs, issuing the donation receipts, to reviewing the programs and sharing reports. Everything is managed by Help Your NGO. We are proud to share that Help Your NGO's systematic giving plan, that is the SMILE facility, was awarded the Best Social Impact Initiative at the India Wealth Awards 2018. We were also featured in the Economic Times for the same. Ajit, the next question is for you. How does one measure the success of a social sector organization?
So, one, of course, is whether it made a difference or not, right? So, I mean, in some sense, look at Helper NGO, been around for a long time. And have we made a difference? Yeah, we have. Have we made a lot of difference? Probably not. I look at what you just showed me, Your Red Button and Smile, right? Now, if I look at my daytime job, which is Quantum Mutual Fund and Quantum Investments, so we've been talking to Amphi and other mutual fund houses for the last couple of years. Let's just look at the numbers. The total mutual fund industry has roughly about 250 $300 billion under management, right? Much more actually. And if even 1% of that, so if you're an investor in a mutual fund and you have a growth unit or a dividend unit, and you told that fund house, you know what, out of the 100 rupees that I have with you in my dividend unit or my growth unit, can you keep 1 rupee, 1% of my money into this Smile unit? Quantum calls it Smile. The other fund house can call it whatever they want, what you call the systematic giving plan. You would end up with a corpus of $2.5 billion. $2.5 billion, about 15, 16,000 crores of rupees lying in Smile units, of which roughly 10% would be going to multiple hundreds of NGOs every year. You'd have about 1,500 crores of money being distributed every year through the fund houses, right? And effectively, like the Harvard Endowment or the Yale Endowment or the Princeton Endowment, forever. And rather than, I mean, I wish they would do that, but the focus has been, hey, let's set up a special stock exchange, a social stock exchange for giving probably a select few who will qualify to, raise money, which is nice. You can still do that. But just by, if SEBI was to come out with a law tomorrow, they've done CSR, right? They could just say, hey, that every fund house must have an SGP unit in it. Every fund house has a dividend unit by law, has a growth unit by law. They should have an SGP unit by law, right? And you put money there. Whether people give money or not is a secondary issue. It'll cost the fund house what, 5, 6, 7, 8 lakhs of rupees. That's all it'll cost them to effectively plug it in. So what am I looking for in impact? That to me is a game changer, right? That will allow groups like Helper NGO and others to reach out to many, many, many NGOs and give them the one thing that they're not so good at collecting, which is money, which is funds. And there are so many people who want to give. And if they knew there was accountability, if they knew there was transparency and the ease, the simplicity of the product, of the solution, I think they would run to it. So, to me, I would look at impact in that sense, not impact measuring in terms of, the way that it's trying to be measured, but have you made a big difference? So, Winnie, you got a lot of work to do in that sense.